Yes.
Okay. We're sitting here today with Jay Boersma. He's a fantastic lender. We're going to be asking him all sorts of different questions about the current conditions in real estate as far as they pertain to a lender. And Jay, glad you came by and
Me too.
took the time to.
Looking forward to talking about mortgages and real estate lending.
Okay. So a lot of things have changed in the market in the last year. First of all, let's start out. How many years have you been in the lending business? Give us a little history about yourself.
I've been a mortgage lender in Arizona here for over 13 years. I've been the owner of a mortgage brokering and mortgage banking company for over 10 years. So we've seen a lot of ups and downs. It's been a great career so far, but like you said, there have been some changes in the past 2 years, really. It started in early '07 is when the pendulum started swinging towards more and more strict lending requirements, and that's kind of the environment that we're in today.
And you also did some hard money lending, and you've seen that kind of the deal and stuff as well, right?
I've seen it I've lent my own money in a private fashion, and I've brokered private money. I've got a lot of experience in that arena as well.
So you've got quite a wide spectrum of
I think so, yeah.
Of knowledge for what it takes to do loans and the type of people. And so what's probably the least amount of loan you've done in the past to the most amount of loan you've done?
The smallest and the largest?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, on the private money, back in the old days, I'd lend $5,000 in second position for fix-up. And back when property values were really high and people were buying a lot of and financing a lot of really high dollar value homes, I'd say my highest loan amount was in the neighborhood of $2 million.
So good range of properties that way too.
Definitely.
So the buyers that probably, not sure if they can qualify for a loan, to the ones that are wanting to deal with you to get the best rate.
Well, a couple of years ago, as you remember, with lending guidelines, what they were, almost everyone with a pulse, as we like to say, was financeable.
Yeah.
And now what has happened is we've gone back to true and long-standing lending guidelines where people have to, number one, they have to be able to repay the loan. So that requires income.
Yeah.
So we have to have a job now in general to make the mortgage payment. We also have to have a down payment now. And in some cases it may be as low as 3.5%, but we definitely have to have money to put down. There are no zero down loans anymore at all.
None. No matter what, doesn't matter anything.
Well, that's actually not the case. If you're in an exterior, an outlying area, there's a loan that's backed by the USDA. What is that? The United States Department of Agriculture.
Yeah, yeah.
Department of Agriculture. And you can actually still get a zero down loan if you're in an outlying area like Maricopa, parts of Queen Creek. You can do that type of loan. So there is that one, and there's also still VA. So sorry for saying that there were no more zero down loans, but in my mind, in comparison to what there were a couple years ago, there are none. But that's not actually the case, as we just stated.
Right. So how about, I know back a few years ago, they were all stated income. Everybody was doing stated income loans. Any more of those?
No.
No?
Not at all.
Credit scores. Basically what we're going to cover here is credit scores, loans, lender questions, what it takes to get a loan these days, how long it takes, all those kind of things we're going to basically be covering in this little interview here. So just want to give you an idea of where we're headed here.